Hey Sagittarius, I am here with your weekly reading for May 7th through the 14th. I've already pulled your cards, well, the Oracle cards anyways. Just a reminder, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, so if Sagittarius falls in any of those, there's probably something in here for you. That being said, this is general, so it's not going to resonate with everybody, and it's not going to resonate with 100% to your situation. So take what resonates, leave the rest, because that's for someone else, and check out your other signs and see what's going on there. Maybe there's messages for you there. If you'd like to be notified of when the videos come out, like and subscribe to the channel. Welcome to all my new subscribers, and welcome back to all of my subscribers that have been with me from the beginning. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to spend with me. All right, so let's get into it. We have the Nine of Cups, the Ant Spirit, time to collaborate. Shift your energy, and void of course moon, nothing will come of this situation. So I'm getting that you are focused on making your wishes come true, completing goals, that type of thing. However, you may have been working on these by yourself, and it's kind of gotten to a point where you need to collaborate with someone, to work with someone, to really up-level or get movement going on your project, or whatever it is you're trying to get here. You definitely need a shift of energy. Kind of hearing raise your vibe. Maybe you've kind of hit in a hard spot, or an obstacle of some sort, or maybe you feel like you're moving backwards or just not making progress. Whatever it is, I'm kind of feeling you're bummed out about it, and you're you're lowering your vibe, all right? However, there is something in this situation, there is something in this situation or another situation that could be preventing the movement forward. I don't feel like it's you following your, I don't feel like it's you following your dreams. That's not going to happen. There's something else. I feel like there's another situation going on that's kind of hindering this, all right? Kind of lowering your vibe and that type of thing. We'll look more into it when we get your tarot cards out. But I do feel like there is something kind of getting in your way that might be exterior to you or the situation that's really prohibiting any movement on this. All right, let's see what your tarot cards say. Let's get into the nitty-gritty a little bit more. All right, Sagittarius, May 7th through the May 14th. What is Sagittarius's focus, obstacle, advice, and most likely outcome for May 7th through the 14th? Please and thank you. That's too many. Too many. We have the Page of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the Devil, Queen of Wands. Somebody else got the Queen of Wands in that same position. It was either Taurus or Pisces, I feel like. Maybe Scorpio too. They had the Queen. If you have Scorpio in your chart, you might want to go check it out, although it was a rough reading. Not gonna lie, it was rough. Overall, you've kind of cut off your emotions. You're not really listening to your emotions. Definitely probably more logic driven right now than you are heart. You know, mind over heart decisions and actions is kind of what's going on right now. You do have the Page of Wands here as your focus, so you are determined as hell. You are not going to be swayed off of your mission. You are on a mission and you are determined. I mean, just look at that. You know, he may be up in the clouds, but he's not going to be blown around by the wind. You know, he's definitely willing to fight for what it is he wants, and he is just determined. So I'm really getting that you are feeling very, very determined. Okay, to the point where you're coming across very abrasive to others, very critical, okay? You're just here, a little much here, okay? Tone it down just a little bit, because with the Queen of Swords, you know, she's got a sharp tongue. She doesn't, like, there's no person at the desk in her head that, you know, kind of filters what she says and makes it a little bit nicer, or, you know, it's just, so there's definitely feeling determined, but too much so. You're kind of being mean to the people around you. All right, and definitely need to shift your energy. Okay, that's too much. That's crossing the line from being determined to just being an asshole, really. So watch it, Sagittarius. Don't mean to be mean, but I feel like for those of you that this is kind of resonating with, you kind of like, yeah, I have been a little bit high-strung. I've been a little bit on edge. I've been short-tempered, short-fused. So, yeah, I could probably tone it down a little bit. Your obstacle is that you've been working. You've been working really, really hard, okay? So let's get a clarifier, because I'm getting a few different things that are coming to my head. So let's just get a clarifier. You've been working really, really hard to not be in conflict, okay? You've been working really, really hard to avoid conflict, maybe. Or you've been focusing on work so to avoid conflict at home or somewhere else, all right? But you've been working really, really hard, which has kind of put you on edge anyways. And wherever this conflict is coming from that you're trying to avoid, it's still putting a lot of stress, because like I said, you are you are wound very, very tight right now. Very short fused, okay, short tempered. All right, let's see why the Devil is here. Your advice is that you can definitely get out of this energy. You can get out of this cycle or whatever has you feeling so so on edge, because the side of the Devil, you know, he's not paying attention. So it's like, this is your time to get out. All right. Why is the Devil here as the advice? All right. All right. So you know what you need to know about the situation. There's nothing hidden. Okay. You know what there is to know. Nothing's hidden. You know exactly how to get out of this, how to free yourself of this energy you got going on here. This doesn't have to be you. This could be someone around you, okay? And they are causing a lot of stress for you. So you're like just working because you don't want to mess with them, okay? But it's like, whoever this is, whether it be you or them, they're just wound really tight. I'm not calling you a bad person or them a bad person. They're wound really tight, all right? They're feeling stuck and trapped in here, but they're not, all right? They can get out. You can get out. There's nothing hidden about this. There's no, I'm hearing keep it simple, stupid, all right? Keep it simple. You know, it's not as hard as you think it is. You're making it harder than it needs to be. There's no hidden booby traps or anything like that. It's just, you can free yourself of this. And your most likely outcome is very, you know, very, very much needed, is the Queen of Wands. And out of all the queens in this deck, she is my favorite, because she totally embodies like having power from with, you know, getting power from within, being completely comfortable in her skin, being at peace, being at ease. I mean, look at her. She looks relaxed. Completely different energy from what's going on right here, all right? Completely different. And it's not like she's not, it's not like she's a slacker or going to be pushed over or anything. Oh, no, she's not. You know, she's not going to be railroaded or anything. See, you can still be strong. You can still be strong in your power and who you are without being run over, without having to fight so hard for it, all right? Just take a little bit of a break, Sagittarius. I feel like some of this is you being really hard on yourself, but I do feel like there is something going on here with a conflict. That was too many. Oh, all right. I'll go with it, because that's what wanted to come up. I like it better when it's just one. Okay, so King of Cups here. You're cut off from your emotions right now. You need, you know, you not only do you let your emotions back in, you you get more comfortable with them. Okay, it's like you get in control of your emotions. You are solid. You know, you find some peace, and you do this by taking a timeout. That's what I hear when I see the hangman. Timeout. It's like, I need a timeout. I'm going to go over here, go like just hang out and get, you know, do some thinking maybe, but get a new perspective. I'm going to look at things upside down, because I think that's going to help me get a new perspective. You know, just look at them a different way. And so by doing this, I feel like you're able to release some of this, or if this is someone else causing all of this tension with for you, you know, you get some distance from them. All right, so let's see what your love reading looks like. Hopefully that's just like at work or something. All right. So let's see what's happening for Sagittarius and love for May 7th through the 14th. What's happening for Sagittarius? Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. See what this is talking about. See, I feel like there's a few different ways this could go. So let's see where the cards take it. I don't feel like this has been coming out lately. Sagittarius. May 7th through the 14th. How is it already May? 7th through the 14th. 7th through the 14th. Sagittarius and love. Recent past, we got Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and Five of Pentacles. So it's like things were feeling balanced, and then someone made a decision to leave. Someone else. Okay? Not really sure where this decision came from, because things were pretty balanced. Things were pretty harmonious, all right? But someone made a decision to bounce and, you know, left someone else feeling abandoned or left out in the cold. This could be you, this could be them. Current energy, the World reversed, Four of Cups reversed, and Ace of Swords. It's not over though. Okay? It's not over. the cycle hasn't completely came to an end. But there's not like the sadness or depression or any, you know, the any negative sad feelings like that aren't there either. Okay, nobody's really looking back on the situation wistfully anymore. All right, they're like ready to move on, even though the cycle hasn't completely ended. There may be some unfinished business going on. I feel like someone's still moving on anyways, because they might be that they don't need closure. They don't need anything from this situation, so they're moving on anyways. But someone got a new way of thinking or a new perspective or just clarity about the situation or clarity about what they needed from the situation, because there's definitely a new start here, and I do feel like it's in the way of thinking. But ooh, what's coming in, we still have the Emperor in the reverse, Queen of Cups in the reverse, and the High Priestess in the reverse. All right, so someone's trying to move on anyways, even though there's still some unfinished business here. You know, it's like they don't want to sit around and boo-hoo and feel sorry for themselves about, you know, this up here, this breakup or whatever it was. You know, they just want to start something new. They just want to forge ahead. But I feel like I hear skipping steps. All right, you can't skip steps here. All right, this world has to be in the upright, meaning that the cycle has completed, or whatever unfinished business is still lingering has been finished, so you can start something new. I feel like it's kind of all over the place here, and especially in this line, your current energy might not just be you, it might be the other person's energy in here messing with things too. But it's like you want to move ahead anyways, and you don't want to sit around and really think about the situation. You just want to move forward. But someone's not planning ahead. Someone's not really taking any action. In fact, someone might be trying to control this situation. There may be someone in this partnership or whatever that's trying to control the situation. But either way, there's definitely no action being taken. And someone is definitely cut off emotionally. I wouldn't be surprised if this is you, because Queen of Cups came up with her back turned to us in your general, and there's no growth, nothing new being created here in this situation, which is funny because your card is telling you to go ahead and express your love. So maybe someone's trying to move on too fast, and maybe there is something here to kind of come back and look at. Or maybe this is their energy. Lots of back and forth here a little bit. Either way, I don't see either one of you moving on. I don't see any moving or growth here, either here or moving on from it. So for the next week, it looks like you're kind of going to be going back and forth about the situation. It might be that you're cut off from your emotions, so you don't even really know what you feel, how you feel about the situation, other than possibly pissed off and determined to move through it anyways. You know, with your general spread here we had, but I feel like you need to figure out, well, we'll pull some advice before I just start talking and spouting off. Let's pull some advice for my Sagittariuses, because your reading was confusing. I'm not gonna lie. Lots of back and forth energy. lots of confusion. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands, Eight of Cups, Nine of Swords, and Page of Cups here. So might be the reason you're in such a hurry to move forward is because someone might have come in. Someone might have came in that kind of piqued your interest. But you still need to do some more. You need to kind of go in within yourself and really figure out what it is and how you feel about the situation, all right? You need to dive deep into your emotions, actually, and figure out what the hell is going on inside you and how you really feel about the situation. I feel like something hurt, and so instead of dealing with it, you're trying to do anything but deal with it. In the long run, this is causing a lot of anxiety. Okay, so you need to deal with your emotions. I feel like that's what this Express Your Love is talking about. You need to be honest with yourself about how it is you feel about the situation. What feelings do you have? And if it hurts and you're hurting, deal with it. Don't pretend like it's not there. And then communicate. I mean, Page of Cups, express your love. That's the same thing. All right? So tell this person how you feel. Throw it out there. Be honest. And then let it, you know, if it turns out you don't love this person and you don't want to try and make things work with them, tell them that. If it turns out you love this person, I feel like there was a lot of cat and mouse here, a lot of games, not purposely being played, but they were being played. Like, nobody was really open and honest about their feelings because maybe the feelings scared the hell out of each one of you. Like I said, things were balanced in the beginning. I don't know who just decided to take off, but be open, and, you know, who knows what happened, who knows what may happen, but there's definitely unfinished business here. Definitely unfinished business, and until you're honest with yourself, it's going to stay that way. See if we have anything else wanting to come out. Justice in the reverse. Yeah. You got to be honest with yourself. You got to dive deep. This is oops, that was really loud. You really need to dive deep within yourself and within your emotions and get all up in them feels. Okay? Get all up in them, even if they suck and even if they hurt. All right? So you can express them. So you can learn how to express them. Because until then, not until then, because this is your advice. Don't use your head. Don't think about it so much. You've been thinking about it too much. You had the Knight or the Page of Swords and the Queen of Swords, right? Get out of your head. Stop thinking about it and get down in them feels. Get down in those emotions, as uncomfortable as they can be. Hey, I'm a Virgo. I hate being all up in my emotions. I hate it. Okay? That's not where I want to be. You know, I want to be working on my work or focusing on my money or something like that. I don't want to be anywhere near my emotions. So I'm right there with you. I get it. But it's time to dive deep. Go within, Sagittarius. Because only then will you be able to figure out what it is you really want. And, you know, express it. And it may be accepted, it may be rejected, but at least you can say you were honest and you tried. And if it's rejected, you can move on and find something new, or, you know, find something that's going to line up with what you want. All right, Sagittarius, that's a rough reading. You're not the only one going through it, though. Scorpio's going through a rough time. I forget who else. Not as rough as you and Scorpio, though. I think you and Scorpio are having the roughest week out of all of them. But I hope you found something here that will help you this week ahead. And if you don't like anything in this reading, you can change it, okay? You can change any of the energies in this reading because you have free will to do what you want. All right, I'll see you next week.